The curve C with the equation y equals y equals 2e to the x plus 5 meets the y-axis at the point M, as shown in the diagram above. Part A. Find the equation of the normal to C at M in the form ax plus by equals c, where a, b and c are integers. So, the equation of the normal. So I first want to work out the gradient of the curve at point M. I can then do the negative reciprocal to get the gradient of the normal, and then do y equals mx plus c. So let's first get the gradient of the curve at that point. To do that, I'm going to differentiate. So differentiating the 2e to the power x is 2e to the power x. Differentiating the 5 will be 0. So my gradient function is 2e to the power x. I want to work out the gradient of the curve at point M. That's where x equals 0. At M, x equals 0. So I can now substitute that into my gradient function. So dy by dx is equal to 2e to the power 0, which is 2. Therefore, the equation, the gradient of my tangent at that point is 2, and the gradient of the normal will be the negative reciprocal, so minus 1/2. I can now say y equals minus 1/2 x plus c. I need to know a coordinate to substitute into this. Well, I know at point M, I know x is 0 at that point. I don't know what the y coordinate is, but if I substitute 0 into this original function, I get that y equals 2e to the power 0 plus 5, which is 2 plus 5, which is 7. So when x equals 0, y equals 7. So substituting that in, I find that c is 7. And therefore, the equation of my normal is y equals minus 1/2 x plus 7. I need to write it in this form. So I'm going to first multiply through by 2. And then I'm going to add the x to the left-hand side to get x plus 2y is equal to 14. So that is my answer for part A. We're then told that the normal to C at M, so what we just found, crosses the x-axis at the point n, 0. And I need to show that n is 14. So when the y coordinate is equal to 0, so if I substitute 0 into my formula, x plus 2 times 0 equals 14. So x equals 14, which was what we needed to show. Right, moving on to part C now. I'm going to just clear my screen and put the key information on. So this was 14. We worked out that the equation was x plus 2y equals 14. Right, we are then told that the point P, which is the coordinate ln4, 13, lies on the curve. The finite region R is shown here, and that's bounded by the curve, the axes, the x-axis and the y-axis, and the line PN. So how can we work out that shaded area? Well, I'm going to draw a vertical line at point P, because that means that I could split this shaded area up into the area underneath the curve, which I could find with integration, and the area of the triangle here. So let's do the area of the curve first of all. So the area of the curve, I'm going to be integrating 2e to the power x plus 5 with respect to x. My lower limit is 0. My upper limit is ln 4. Right, so let's integrate. 2e to the power x will integrate to be 2e to the power x. 5 will integrate to be 5x. Substituting the limits in, I'll get 2e to the ln 4 plus 5 ln 4 minus 2e to the power 0 plus 5 times 0. The e to the ln 4 will simplify and just be 4. So we'll get 2 times 4 plus 5 ln 4. The 2e to the power 0 will be 2. So we've then got 8 minus the 2 is 6 plus 5 ln 4. So this is the yellow area. That's the area under the curve, this area here. Let's now get the area of the triangle. Now I can see that the height of this triangle is 13, that's the y coordinate here. The base of the triangle is going to be 14 minus ln 4. So for the area of the triangle, I'll have half the base, which is 14 minus ln 4, times the height, which is 13. Right, to simplify this, now the 14 will divide by the 2 easily. The ln 4, now ln 4, I can rewrite this, and I was given another clue. If you look back to the question, I was told to give my answer in the form p plus q ln 2. So I should be having an ln 2, not an ln 4. Which is fine, because I know that I can rewrite ln 4 as being ln 2 squared. The 4 is 2 squared, which is the same thing as 2 ln 2. So wherever I've got an ln 4, I can replace this with a 2 ln 2. So let's do this. Let's go back to the answer from before and replace that 5 ln 4 with 5 lots of the 2 ln 2. Or 6 plus 10 ln 2. And let's replace this ln 4 with the 2 ln 2 here. Now it's written in that form, I can actually do the half times the 14 and the half times the 2 ln 2, nice and easily. Half times the 14 is 7. Half of the 2 ln 2 is ln 2. Multiplying both of those by 13, so the 13 times 7 is 91, then the 13 ln 2. So we have the yellow shaded area in terms of ln 2, that's that one there, and then we have the green shaded area, the area of the triangle there, in terms of ln 2. So total area, adding those two things together, the 6 plus the 91 is 97. The 10 ln 2 minus the 13 ln 2 is minus 3 ln 2. And this is my final answer.